Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my 4-month check-in for my no buy year. So 2019 is for me a beauty replacements only no buy year, and what comes to clothing and random things, it is for me a low buy year. April was actually quite a weird month, I think. What comes to the beauty replacements only no buy, it was quite good month. But what comes to the clothing low buy, it wasn't that good. But as always, I'm going to start with the beauty replacements only no buy year, because my channel is a beauty channel. I don't talk about clothing here so much, so that is why I want to start with the beauty stuff. So if you watched my 3-month update for my no buy year, you know that March was quite a hard month for me. I didn't break my no buy, but I did some gray area things. So I bought some backup products before I actually needed them, and I was feeling a little bit down about the fact that I bought some of these products before I actually needed them. But you were so supportive in my update video in the comment section, so thank you so much about that. I feel I got over the bad feeling quite quickly, and since then April has been much easier month for me. One big reason for me why I think April was easy is that I started to write down products I will need to repurchase in the coming month, and I shared them in the end of my replacements haul video. So that keeps me more accountable about the things that I'm going to buy, because I have already listed the products and I have already told you them. So then I'm not that likely to purchase anything else than those products in the list. And the fact is that I do have quite many categories where I just don't have a huge stash, and I'm running out of some products all the time, so I do need to make beauty purchases quite often. I don't have like drawers and cabinets full of beauty stuff, so that I actually could get through the year without purchasing anything. But it totally helped that I shared the purchases I will need to make in the replacements haul video, and that is for sure something I'm going to continue doing for the rest of this year. Also, I think that writing down the products in advance helps, so that I don't all the time need to think about, am I going to run out of this? When will I need to order it? Like if I write it down that okay, this product I need to purchase next month, I know I can do it, and you know, it's just like a weight off my shoulders. Of course, I may notice that there is another product that I'm low on, but then I will write it to the next month's things. Like for example, in April there were some products that I noticed that okay, this is quite low, I need to purchase a new one, but I'm going to do it in May, and I just write it to the May's list. I feel like the no buy year is going good, and I finally start to feel kind of like the effects of the no buy. And since I have resisted buying new makeup, new unnecessary makeup anyways, I really don't want it anymore. You know, it may sound a little bit weird, but I have like completely lost my interest towards new releases. Like I just don't care what eyeshadow palettes are coming out. I don't care about new foundations and anything. I have everything I need. Especially with eyeshadows, I do have so much that I don't need to purchase new eyeshadows in years. And actually I have been thinking that with 3 categories I would continue a no buy even after this year, and those categories would be eyeshadows, blushes and highlighters, because I just have so much of those products, so much of those categories, and they are something that they take a long time to use up. So yeah, I rather want to use what I have than bring in something new. But I have also lost my interest towards new releases on those categories that I can buy backups. For example, foundations. I'm allowed to have 2 at once, 1 full coverage and then 1 more natural. And you know, I have ones in my collection right now. I just don't care what new foundation is coming out. Anyways, those foundations that get hyped up are usually quite expensive. My foundations are affordable and they work perfectly, so I don't want to buy high-end foundation. And also many of the times those foundations that are hyped are something that I cannot buy, at least from stores, so I would need to order online, and then, you know, shade matching is like a lottery. I may get a shade that matches, or I may get a shade that is like completely off. So I'm fine. Like, I'm not interested in the new releases anymore. And even though I'm not interested in new releases, it doesn't mean at all that I don't love makeup anymore. I do love makeup so much. The thing I have loved about makeup from the day that I started to write my beauty blog in 2015, the thing was that with makeup I can kind of like make myself to feel more beautiful. Like, I would be lying here if I told you that I don't do makeup to look pretty. Like, of course I want to, you know, how do you say it, emphasize the things in me that I like. For example, my brown eyes, I do like them a lot. And then maybe I want to hide something that I do not like that much. For example, the dark circles under my brown eyes. Like, sure, for me makeup is a lot about making myself feel beautiful, making myself feel confident, especially since I do work in a customer service job. I do want to look good so I can be comfortable in front of the customer. But also makeup is for me like a me time. It's one of the best moments during the day when I can sit down and play with my makeup, have fun with it. And at the same time, I most of the time like to watch some YouTube videos, so I'm kind of like multitasking my time there. So I absolutely do love makeup. But the thing that has changed is that I don't love to collect makeup anymore. When I started to write my beauty blog in 2015, I thought that I want to have this huge makeup collection. I think that 2015 was when a lot of people were getting into makeup and beauty gurus were getting bigger, and you know, I think that time collecting makeup was like the trending thing, and I totally followed that trend, and that has changed now. So I actually feel that both project panning and going on a no-buy have kind of like changed my view on buying makeup and my view for my makeup collection. The way I have been buying makeup and the way I have been hoarding it, it doesn't make me happy at all anymore. It makes me so much more happy to try to get so much use out of what I already have in my collection. So yeah, I think the beauty replacements only no-buy is going so good. I think that was really everything I wanted to say about my beauty replacements only no-buy. It is going good, I'm feeling good about it. But then let's move on to my clothing low-buy. It has been a hard month, and to be honest, I broke it. If you have been watching my channel, you know that I do work in a clothing store. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already in this video, maybe, but I do work in a clothing store, so I do have so much temptation all the time to buy new clothes. And previously I have been buying clothes without really thinking if I should buy it or not. Like, I have been buying pieces that I didn't even like because it was on sale or it was cheap or whatever. Then I do have bought like excessive amount of certain types of products. For example, black pants. I'm not sure how many I have. I think it's like closer to 10 than 5. Well, for my defense, I must say that maybe like 4 out of 5 times I do wear a black bottom, black pants, but I still don't need that many that I have. Like, it's okay if I have a few options like jeans, and then maybe ripped jeans I would enjoy. I actually don't have ripped black jeans, but I kind of want them. Even though I have so many black pants already, then maybe something a little bit more comfortable and loose. So I don't mind having some options, but it's kind of like the same thing if you like nude lipstick and you want to get like every single color of nude. I think my behavior or my shopping of black pants is like a little bit similar to that. I also find that I may have a little bit hard time of letting go of clothes. if they are something that still fit me. Especially this I feel is case with tops. I love having different tops, but the fact is that most of the times I do wear, well, neutral or black tops. Actually, black is my favorite color when it comes to clothing. I could wear like all black for the rest of my life. But yeah, for example, I have bought pastel colored tops and I don't really like those on myself. But then I have bought them because I may think that they may look nice once when I film, and that is the behavior that I do want to change. But anyways, I feel I'm a little bit like off track. Let's get into my April's clothing low buy. So every month I'm allowed to purchase 3 pieces of clothing, and that needs to include underwear and accessories. So not only like clothing but actually everything. I'm not going to show you everything because I do want to keep it as private information in which store I work in. I think you probably can guess it if you know at all the selection in the store that I work in, because most of the times I do wear clothes from the store, but at least I do not want to say it out loud. It's not that I don't like my job, I do like it very much, and I do really like the company that I work for. It's like a good company to work for, and I do love what the company is doing out in the world, but it's more about the fact that, you know, the company has quite strict rules for social media, and if I told you that this is the company where I work for, I would always make sure I'm representing myself and not the company, and you know, that is the main reason why I do want to keep it out here. But anyways, let's get into the April's low buy. So I'm going to go in chronological order and let you know what happened throughout the April. So in the very beginning of April, I bought a pair of earrings from the store that I work in. They are not what I'm wearing today, but actually quite similar earrings, and those came in last summer, and I wanted them already then, but the earrings were like 10 euros, and I thought it's like a little bit up there in price, and I thought I don't need them enough to buy them. Then they went on sale maybe last December, but for one reason or another I didn't buy them, and then came my low buy year, and I didn't want to use one of my monthly 3 purchases to buy earrings that I actually don't need. So I didn't buy them until the beginning of the month. We did have still a couple of pairs left, and I was like, okay, it's now or never, and I'm going to buy them. Then I think it was April 10th that I bought 2 pairs of pants. So I bought 1 pair of light denim ripped jeans. I actually didn't have any like super light denim jeans in my wardrobe. I had 1 pair, but I took them to thrift store last fall because they were low-waisted, and I do not like low-waist jeans anymore. I find they are not the most flattering for myself, and also I find that they are uncomfortable. So I didn't have light denim jeans, so I bought a pair and I do really enjoy them. And then I bought like loose legs paperback pants for summer in black color, and I absolutely love those pants. I can't wait it to get warmer and to wear those pants. They are in, but also they are so comfortable, something I can easily work in. And when I had made those 3 purchases, I thought that I am going to stick to my low buy for the end of the month. But then one day, my dog Hugo, so Hugo is a rescue dog. We got him last August, and he came from Greece, and he was a street dog previously. He is behaving quite good now, but sometimes he will chew things he shouldn't, and he chewed a pair of my shoes. They were leopard print loafers, and I bought those shoes from a thrift store maybe like 5 years ago, if not even longer ago. So I have had them for a really long time. They're not something I have been using that often, but I was super excited to wear those shoes in summer because leopard print is now in, and you know, I think it's something that it fits to many people, but for me, I don't want to wear it in like clothes. Like, I don't want to wear a leopard print top maybe. I think it might be a little bit too much, but I thought it's like the perfect print to shoes, and I liked those shoes, and Hugo chew them. So I was a little bit angry, and I asked my husband to buy new pair for me. And the reason I asked him to buy the shoes for me is that I thought it's then okay if I don't buy them, I don't break my low buy, but if he buys them for me, it's like okay, but that's like stupid excuse. Like, I think that was the point when I was breaking my low buy. So I saw a pair on Zalando website. I ordered them. Those I can show to you. I do have them over here. I think this is like the amount of leopard I can take to my outfit without the print taking over the whole outfit. Same time when I bought those shoes, I picked these shoes too. So these are like snake print ballet flats. These kind of shoes are something I have wanted for so long. I don't have that many summer shoes. I had previously only one pair of black loafers and then one brown sandals. And I think I had maybe 7 years ago snake print ballet flats. And I remember that I loved them so much. I completely wore them off, and you know, when snake print came in again this year, I was like, I want to get snake print ballet flats. And well, since I placed the order with my husband's money to Zalando, I picked these shoes too. I still did one purchase later the month. I bought myself with my own money this time a new bra, because my old bra was like completely wearing off. I only had one strapless bra. It was like a nude strapless bra that I bought for my wedding 4.5 years ago, and it was like completely worn off. So I bought the new bra because I actually think I needed it, and then I bought a 3 pair of socks. That is what happened with my low buy. I do regret more that my husband paid for those shoes than I regret the fact that I broke my low buy. I think that clothes and makeup and these kind of things are something I should pay for myself, and actually I think I'm going to pay back the shoes for my husband. So yeah, that is what happened, and I almost was like, am I going to tell this to you, like here on my channel? Like, I'm a little bit embarrassed about this. I have been thinking, what should I do with my clothing low buy in the future or for the rest of this year. I'm so afraid that I'm going to break it again. I know myself that when I do something like this once, I'm going to do it again. But at the same time, I don't want to kind of like quit and give up. So I do want to continue. And actually, I do have a plan how I'm going to avoid this happening in future. So I think the big mistake that I did in April was that I did use all of my 3 purchases in the very beginning of the month. None of the things I really regret what I bought. Maybe the earrings were something that I actually did not need them, and I don't know if they look quite as good on myself as I imagined them to look. But other than that, I'm very pleased with all the purchases. But I think my mistake was that I made all of the purchases in the beginning of the month. So from now on, I'm going to spread my purchases throughout the month, or if I so choose, I can save all of the clothing purchases till the end of the month. So actually, I'm going to let myself to pick the first purchase of the month the first day, the second purchase the 10th day, and the third purchase the 20th at earliest. And as I said, I can save up all of the 3 purchases till the end of the month, but I think it will help if I don't have a permission to use all of my purchases in the beginning of the month. So yeah, I am a little bit disappointed at myself, but at the same time, I don't want to be too hard on myself. So as I said, I'm trying to learn from my mistake. And it is hard since I'm working in a clothing store, so it of course makes it harder. And I think I'm doing good in that sense that I don't want to buy unnecessary things that much anymore. But I think actually next weekend what I'm going to do is like a clothing inventory, the same way I did my makeup inventory. I think that will open my eyes. I have also recently been into find your own style type of videos and different capsule wardrobe and different type of fashion videos. I have really enjoyed watching those. And then I have been trying to use Pinterest to kind of like define my own style, because sometimes I feel the problem with myself and with my clothing purchasing is that I'm a little bit lost with my style. Like I do have pieces from like all over the different styles, and all of them maybe don't look that great on myself. For example, I don't think that sporty clothes look that good on me unless I'm actually going to gym. So yeah, that's something I have been doing, and I actually think I need to do like a clothing inventory. I do have a weekend off from work, so I think I'm going to do that. Anyways, that was all about my clothing low buy. Then the random things low buy. So I'm allowed to buy one random things, which can be books, home decoration, electronics, things like this. I'm allowed to pick one a month, and in April I bought an e-book. So this one is from a Finnish company called Vegan Fitness, and I bought their e-book about weight loss, like vegan weight loss. Like I think it's a little bit embarrassing that if you are on a vegan diet and you need to actually buy a weight loss book, but my diet has been so bad. Like I eat so much vegan junk food that it's embarrassing, and I have gained a little bit of weight, not like super much, but I would say like during the past year I have gained maybe like 5 kilos, which would be probably about 10 pounds. I don't look the scale too much and I don't weigh myself all the time, but I'm starting to feel a little bit not so comfortable in my body anymore, and I really need to change my diet. So I bought this ebook. I do have a lot of knowledge and there is a lot of information in YouTube, for example, but I do want to support this company that is giving you the information in Finnish, because I think veganism is not quite as big thing here yet, so I do want to support the company. And yeah, today is actually the first day that I'm trying to eat better, so far so good. I have been working out lately more, but I still need to be more consistent with it. This company also has an ebook for information if you work out in gym a lot. So that ebook I'm also interested in, but I wanted to start with this one since I have gained a little bit of weight. But yeah, I think that was really everything for today. As I said, the beauty replacements only no buy is going good, clothing low buy not so good, but the third of the year is now past. I think it's at least not going to get any worse with the clothing thing, I don't know. But I'm trying my best to, you know, stick to my low buy in the future. But anyways, that was everything for today. Thank you for watching my videos and see you in my next video. Bye bye!